Hi guys, Technical Gamer here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing some Photoshop work. So pretty much I want to try and do some Photoshop work on my channel as well, because I do find myself just sitting here sometimes, not even playing games, and kind of just mucking about on Photoshop, making this cool kind of design. So I'm going to be remaking this just in case you like it. Remaking this for you. It won't have the same gradient. I'll just pick a plain color. It'll probably be just probably pick I don't know. Let's look on Google, see what kind of uh backgrounds they got. So Photoshop backgrounds. There you go. So I got a decently fast PC for this. And what kind of two colors go together pretty well? I would normally go just black and white, just go simple. I might do a black background with blue. Yeah, I'm gonna do a black background with blue. To kind of start it off. So if I quickly go back to my, so I'm gonna be doing slightly different fonts. Or actually no, I'm gonna keep the same font. I think it was called something that began with a P. So let's start off here. We need to make a new blank canvas. You make it 1280 by 720 and resolution 300. Both pixels slash centimeters. RGB color because you want color instead of grayscale and stuff like that. And 8-bit. You want you want a black background because that's what I'm starting with. Actually no, I'm gonna make it a slightly grayish black, so it's not gonna be fully black. But you can have transparent and white backgrounds anyway. But I've picked this grey color. If you want to copy it, it is 353535. Quite simple, but you just create that. But yeah, while it's loading, I'm gonna try and get these done. So there you go. It's not too far off the side of these. To unlock it, you just pretty much just press the padlock down here on the layers tool. Then we need to start off by doing the text. So if we just create a new layer real quick, go into the text tool, and it should look like this. It's just under the pen tool here. If you look over to the kind of tools icon down here, is just the one with the T. And let's try and find that text. I'm gonna use this one. It's called Square Font Regular. And I'm just gonna type in simple. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller than that. Let's make it let's make it 11 for a bit. So simple, and then you want to put GFX. Like just put G. And then you want to put. Actually, no, I'm gonna change mine a little bit. Just so it's not exactly the same as the one I've got on my desktop, because that's the one I'm gonna be using for this thumbnail. But I'm just gonna put GFX. There you go. So then you've got your two text layers here with they're both in white at the moment. It doesn't really matter. They're gonna be in like a blue color soon. But to start off, you want to make that circle in the middle. So I'll quickly go back to it. So you see here, you got one big circle, and then I cut out a middle bit, and then I got these side bits here. And then you've obviously got the separate circles. These separate circles I'll do separately to make it look a little bit better. But on this one I made the G in the middle. That I mucked up a little bit there, but it doesn't really matter. But you obviously see I do games as well down here. So we're going to be doing the simple part first. It is quite simple. Says the name. I'm only going to do simple GFX, which is simple graphics work and stuff like that on Photoshop. Maybe a bit of After Effects, and maybe a bit of Sony Vegas. But pretty much to start off, you need to make the circle. So you don't want to make it too big. You hold shift to keep it in proportion, otherwise it's going to go like that. Hold shift and it keeps it in proportion. You see that? It keeps it in proportion, and you want to make it about that big. Okay, so if it goes like that, all you want to do is just go back. It deletes the layer, and you can do it again. So hold shift, bring it out, keep on holding shift until you let go. There you go. So you got that now. I'm going to change this to a nice blue by clicking this colourful palette here, and it brings up this colour selector. So I'm going to give it like a nice kind of baby blue. That kind of look like that. I don't know if the colours look best, but then you see you don't want the logo all the way across here, so otherwise you'll be having simple across here coming off the page, and you'll have GFX kind of be across here. So you want to press Control A, and it will select the whole kind of project. It doesn't matter what layer you're on. I'm just going to rasterize this by right clicking it and pressing rasterize layer. That makes it so you can cut stuff off. We'll have to use that later. So pretty much because you've selected the whole template, you can put this second one up here, align vertically centers, like that. So put that in the middle then, and then you put this one to put it in the middle. So you use the second one and the second one, leave out the middle two and the two edge ones, but that moves into the center, and all you do is to Control D and it'll deselect it. If you want to know any shortcuts for anything, like to do copy, literally just hover over them, and I do this one. Deselect is, you see, Control and D, Control and A, Shift Control and D, and stuff like that. But now you've got your circle. You don't want to be drawing out another one and then doing all that stuff again. So you just want to right click on the layer, which you should see is called ellipse 1, and you pretty much right click it and press duplicate layer. You can call it whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to call it inside circle, inside, say inside cutout. There you go, inside cutout. So because you're going to be cutting out the bit, so then you don't see anything right now, but I'm going to change the layer. So I need to go through this. You need to, where you see my mouse right now, so you see it in the middle, you move it across and you double click the side of your layer, or you just go to the effects here and you do blending options and all that, but we're going to be going to color overlay. So once you do that, you click on this little color up here and do it to your background. So now you see it's the same color as the background, so then it'll be cutting out the stuff. So you do the same again. You bring your cursor to the side of the shape where you've got the kind of the dots. You need to do show transform controls at the top, just under filter and select. You need to tick that, otherwise this won't come up. You need to tick that. So then you do, well, you can even press it and then do this little tab thing here, which is what I like to do, instead of, just in case I forget to press shift. But then you literally drag it in, and you think, okay, I'm going to bring it in about that much. Yeah. So then you press this tick up here, it was there, and you press Control A again to select it all, bring it to the middle, and then bring it to the middle like that. So then we've got that now. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller, just to kind of replicate. Yeah, you need a little bit smaller, so you need quite a thick line around the side. I'm just going to hold shift and do this to make it a little bit faster. So you want it kind of that. Just do this, align that. So there you go. You got your circle. It's not going to be exactly the same as this because I got this bit here off the internet, but I'm just going to show you that you can actually make it. But yeah, pretty much at the moment you I'm just checking my recording. At the moment you pretty much got all this and you're done pretty much. All you need to do is pretty much copy layers and cut stuff out. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut stuff out. So what you do is go to the outside layer, which is ellipse 1, and if you want to know which one it is, it should have, without you even click on it, it should have these bits around the side, and then obviously if you click the middle one, it's around this side. So obviously you know which one is which layer. So then you get this pen tool here, and you start cutting out the parts that you want to cut out. So I'm just going to click here. It's not going to be exact because obviously I'm doing it freehand. So I need to do this to proportion, don't I? So if I want to do that, I want to be able to curve it round and cut it out. So you need to be able to kind of I don't know, it's not going to look exactly the same, but you just do make selection, press OK, and press the backspace and it'll delete it out, and then you press Control D again to deselect, and then you do the same for down here. Just bring this round, press right click, make selection, press OK, nothing needs to be on here, and then you press backspace again, that deletes it out, and then one more time across here, I think it was. No, it was straight on. So I do it straight on right now. It should be a little bit easier. And if you're a perfectionist, I'll show you how to get these, like the lines. You don't have to have the same, like exactly the same, but these ones around here. But the ones that are going across need to be straight. So I'm just going to be trying to do this fast because I don't want the recording to be like 20 minutes. But that looks okay. I think it looks better than the one I've got right now. I might actually use this one. But then, because you've got the balls here in each one of the sides, you need to get the inside cutout that we made by duplicating the layer. We're going to be duplicating it again. Bring it across here. You're not going to be able to see it. So I'm just going to make it a nice bright red color by doing all the way to the top and then bring it like that. So it's quite eye-burningly red, so you want to try and get this step done quite quick. You want to be doing this, finding the middle, which is about there. And now you're trying to make these indents kind of thing. So you want to duplicate that again, and then do it across here. Try and get it the best into the middle as you can, and then you want to duplicate it again and drag that one across. Okay, if you do that, just press this little do not enter. Like you've probably seen it from do not enter and stuff like that. Do that and it will literally bring it back to the start. And then do this again across here. And that's done. So now, if you want to pretty much change the color, you double click it, bring it across here, click on the outside layer, and it will change the color. I'm just going to do it for the quite quick for the last two, just to speed up the video time. But yeah, if you want to see more Photoshop work, please do go and subscribe, and you'll see probably some gaming, some Photoshop work. But here we go, it looks like that. The next thing you want to do is you want to pretty much you need to pretty much copy the layer again that you just made, which will be down here, drag it, and you need to change the color again. There's a lot of changing colors in this kind of tutorial, but there you go, I made it less eye burning, but you need to make it literally a little bit smaller. You don't want it to be too much, otherwise it just look weird. But there you go, a little bit smaller, that looks fine. Put it a little bit up, and how's that look? Just click off it real quick. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm just gonna quickly have a look at this. So they're a lot more smaller. Looks like it kind of bends in a lot more. This is why I was trying to find a background when I go back onto Photoshop. But yeah, grab on this again, just kind of mess about, and pretty much, does it look good? You never know. Does it look good? Does it look good? There you go. So you just duplicate this 3 times, duplicate, and then move it. There you go. And then duplicate it again. Bring it out a little bit. There you go. So you've made these balls now. You want to might want to move this last one a little bit, because that went a little bit wrong. There you go. So I'm just going to quickly change the color again. There's a lot of changing color in this tutorial, but it's all in good terms because it'll look good at the end. So you just want to click on the if you've never seen this tool again, or never seen this tool in your life, this thing is pretty much like a paintbrush. So you pick a color and it'll actually like put it onto your thing. So I've made all of them blue, and you can do it by here if you really want it. Do paint bucket, which is just under this gradient tool here. So pretty much you want to change that. Okay. I'm gonna change the font for GFX and simple, just so they're a little bit of a bolder font. Actually, no, I'm gonna only change GFX because I want it a little bit bolder, which I've got. It's called Prime something. But yeah, at least I can remember the font. Where is it? But it's a really cool font. Like, you can download fonts. I'm gonna just use this one. Actually, no, I need to find it. Where is it? I think I downloaded it on this computer. No, I didn't. So yeah, I've used this. Where is it? Use that font for the other ones. I'm gonna quickly download another one. Just go to that font. You get loads of free fonts. And what you want to do is go to sans serif, which is the one that you've got. Go to prime time. That's the one I was looking for. And it comes up in the little zip part. Like, not even double click it really. And then you just press install. Yep. And it installs it to your Photoshop directory. And then you find it in here. Type in prime time. There you go. Prime time regular. That's the one I was looking for. I am actually going to do the one I did last time, just because it looks better. But what you want to do is just draw between them with the pen tool. If you don't know what the pen tool is, highlight over it and it'll say its name. There you go, pen tool, press with P. You want to do that. And what you want to do, if you find out that you want to make a new layer of something, but you don't want to kind of have to go through the hassle of finding the font again, typing one letter out, all you do is make two of the same font, like two of the same. So if I do this, it won't go away, and if I do that, it won't go away. So literally all you do is do make selection, go over. So if I delete that one, you should see the G go away. Yep. And then if you go select and inverse, it'll literally delete everything apart from what's inside here. So then you delete. If you click back on this one and take that off, click there, bang, you should see the GFX go. So now you go press deselect, you should got the FX in different thing in that one. So yeah, kind of makes sense if you know what you're talking about. But I'm trying to go fast because I don't want this literally taking the whole kind of commentary like to 10 minutes. But that's all we want to do, is to make it slightly smaller. There you go. That's all we want to do. Get it to where you want it. That's where I want my one. Get this G out of the way. Okay, there you go. So all you do for this is use the zoom in tool, which is the kind of magnifying glass, and zoom in there. Get the pen tool. Make sure you do it good, but you hold and click, and it will bend the brush for you, or the pen tool for you, and then use the convert point tool to make it kind of look a lot more better, if you could say it like that. But then you go back down to this one, convert point, stretch it out. It's not gonna look brilliant, but there you go. And then literally go off this way really hard, and it just doesn't matter. And then you go all the way down here, boom. Take that away by making selection, boom and boom, and there you go. You got the curve. Doesn't look the greatest there, But then obviously if you zoom out, it looks like that, yeah? And that actually looks really cool. And then you just pretty much zoom in, quickly scroll up, change the layer to the G, and you want to make it move. So if you can't see it from front, you literally hold and click, or click and hold, and move it to the top of this layer. So there you go. Make it as high, or make it as big as you want. I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. About where? Didn't hold shift that time. Make it a little bit smaller actually. There you go. So you got it that size, and it looks like that. You need to cut out that bottom part. To do that, you need to zoom in all the way to that bottom part. But then if you see it like that, you want to zoom out one more. That's all you need to do is by pressing Alt and zoom out one more, because then you don't want it pixelating like that. And then all you do is click there, and where you want it to end, bend it literally the tiniest bit so it matches the curve of the bottom part here. Bend it all the way around like I said last time. Press make selection and cut it. So there you go. You got the curve of the G. It looks a lot more better than the one I got last time. But then there you go. But then if you go, oh, it doesn't look that good because I've made it a little bit too big, press Shift, make it a little bit smaller. I would say make it about that big and just move it. And I would say mine looks good there. So there you go. So you got the GFX kind of going across. Next thing you want to do is simple. You want to get the simple text. Change it. I'm going to change my one. Actually, no, I'm not going to change mine because it looks fine like how it is. Like that. And the first person to put a comment down below saying the following words. They have to say, can I have my own personalized simple GFX logo or background, and all you have to say is that, and pretty much I'll do the same design but incorporate your word in your channel name or whatever you want to call it into that. So that's all you have to do. And the first person to put can you put that's right, the first person to put the number, I'm gonna put number 4 because that's my lucky number. First person to put number 4 in the comments down below, yeah, gets their channel name put as one of these, yeah. And you obviously have to keep up to date with your messages and all that, because I'll get it done quick and it'll be done pretty fast. But I'm kind of struggling with this right now. I'm gonna just quickly do that, and I'll have to cut that bit there. No, because I made it a little bit too big. We'll just bring that down a little bit. It's all about fiddling around, like finding what looks best, and if it doesn't, how can you change it? So I'm just going to move that up, keep on moving until I like where I've put it. Sorry about that. So I found where I liked it, and I'm literally going to find out where that last, there you go, I'm just going to put that, so there, find out where I put this last, so there it is, and there it goes. So this one here, so you zoom in quickly, just cut out this bottom bit just so I can see the rest of my words. It's only gonna be a quick job. Bang, bang, and then just go around. Doesn't matter where you put it now. Down, you need to leave that there, through there. Here, then you go make selection. There, boom. So then that's gone now. You can see your words perfectly. And while I'm down here, I'm just going to go to the word simple, make it rasterized, and just cut this whole bit out. using the pen tool. So around here and connect to the bottom bit here. Do make selection and boom. So that is, it kind of looks like an F at the end, but you'll kind of get it when you see the whole thing. But there you go. You see, I've made my whole logo again. It's not too hard. I hope you like this as your first, as my first video. But as always, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more gaming, Photoshop, PC gameplay eventually, please hit that subscribe button down below. But as always, this has been Technical Gamer, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to put number 4 in the description, and your channel name will be made into this, incorporated into this design, and pretty much you will get your own personalized channel art. So I hope you enjoyed. Please enjoy this video. If you have, I don't even know what I'm saying, but as always, this has been Technical Gamer, and this has been Simple Effects episode 1. But as always, this has been Technical Gamer, and I'll see you next time.